What up, everyone? In this video, I'm going to show off the mostly completed shop. I got the majority of like the actual functionality working, and it shows you when it's buying and your bits and everything like that. And I'm just excited to show it off. Like I said, it's not in its like final state because I still need to add more of a background. But now, when we come in here, we actually have a shop. It shows you how many healing potions over there. It says the player's inventory and how many mana and how many revive potions and how much money we have left. It tells you what the vendor is selling you. It tells you where we're at. We're in the vendor in the mine. Um, so now when we come over here, we can buy each one of the potions, and it takes our money. And then when we run out of bits, we can no longer buy anything. But I didn't want it to have it automatically kick you out because maybe later in the game I don't remember what I had in here and I want to be grinding out bits or whatever. So we can go ahead and look at what it is, and then we just hit B and back, and then we check our inventory. And as you can see, we now have all of that. And oh, that's right. I was messing with that. But I cannot. I forgot my inventory was off. But so my shop is done. It's working. It's spending my bits the way I want them to. So that's very exciting. So let's jump into the code, and I'll show you how I kind of got it up and going. So it's a game function. So under here, we have my what all my initializing is. We have coordinates for uh, like our areas, so we know which one is which. And I also use this for my cursor to help line it up a little bit better without having to look and hard code these numbers in here. So now when I want to move the text boxes around, I don't have to worry about removing the cursor because the cursor is also linked to these. So now that all will play into this. And so I have, my healing texts, the inventory, the vendor inventory, and the cave shop, the top, and I was drawing rectangles or whatever in them to make them look a little bit better. And then I put it all together. And then in my buying, it's just if I have room or enough money, or if it's not over the top, I just want to add one because, shops, you only buy one at a time. Um, Maybe later, as I get more and better at this and rehaul this, we'll have a quantity number on there. But for now, this is just a learning experience. This is just me learning this out of the blue. I don't have any college or background in coding. This is just kind of looking up Chat GPT, YouTube mixed with this website right here, the Pygame stuff. So I kind of get an idea of what I want to do and try to look through here the best I can. And it'll tell me things that I can do, like my music. I've been really wanting to do this one for a while. So I kind of looked through this. I asked ChatGPT what some of these wordings mean because uh, I don't understand exactly how or what some of this means. So I have to ask ChatGPT or I just YouTube the specific problem, which is getting harder and harder because yeah, like I'm kind of wanting to do this all on my own. I don't want to take people's uh, stuff from YouTube. I just want the how to actually do the code and kind of spin it off from there. But anyways, that's just kind of a little shout out to that page. So then we have the actual functions to buy it and load my dude, and then we draw him. And then this is the collision. So if we are on the shop, it tells you how to enter the shop. And then this is what happens while we're in the shop. So we have the cursor and then the cursor move and then the self inventory. and then all our shop texts, and then all of my um, actual functionality of the shop comes in here. And then we say if we press the buttons, the cursors are and the delay, it will buy the potions and not waste the money. And then we threw that down here under, so we just simply call the shop guy, because in shop that's what we want the background to be, and then the self shop first shop, and that is how we function the shop. So nice and simple in the game loop down here. uh so but that is how I got my shop to up and go. I might just leave the other inventory around. Oh yeah, we need to go look at I kind of messed with my show stats. Yeah, I was trying to, we might really have to rehaul my keys because they're starting to overlap, and everything I've been researching needs to have its own functionality and a key down and events and all that fun, boring stuff. Um, but this should be working again. There we go. Um, so I wanted to add in a new battle today, or a new monster. So we need to come over into our classes, and we got to close all of this, click this and this. And I am not really sure what we're going to call this one. Um, my wife actually has a picture of a fly, so I'm probably going to use the fly picture. I'm just going to set up the class in this video. I don't actually have the image yet, so we're not going to be able to load in that image just quite yet, but we can still get everything ready for it. We just got to put our parent classes in really fast. Um, but yeah, I was just kind of thinking now that we have a way to spin the bits, maybe we can add, definitely add a way to um, like grind and actually level up, because I have a way to kind of save and a way to save the bits, and now we can get really high. The battles are a little bit faster. We are just going to copy and paste this. I got a comment the other day saying something about putting this into a dictionary instead, and I'm a little curious. I mean, I know what a dictionary is, but I don't know how you would implement it in a initialized statement like this, like make it a variable and just initialize that variable. Maybe, I don't know, but that sounds really good. I did read that comment, and I am looking into that. I'm just, like I said before, I don't really have any background in coding or anything. This is just kind of learning from ChatGPT and YouTube, and just a passion project. So the comment was definitely appreciated. Um, but going forward, at the moment, I am just still going to copy and paste some of this stuff because I don't want to type that back out. Um, so maybe we can get rid of that and then get rid of this, and that should be okay. All right, and then we need to go stats underscore points. This is once again kind of pulling from that parents class, so I don't have to have all these retyped a bunch of times. We'll still kind of do, but yeah, for now I can just kind of unfortunately copy and paste, which is, I know, not ideal for coding, but this isn't for anything professional. This is literally a learning project, so if I do it wrong, at least I'll figure out how to do it right. um I've gotten this far. If one of these videos, I'm probably am gonna go back and show a lot of my old stuff and how I started off, and the mistakes I've learned from, and how bad it used to look to how bad, not as bad as it looks now. So it's been a fun and journey to learn and make things to come to life. It's just more about building something just for fun, and eventually maybe actually kind of have it in a playable state. Um, so you never know. We just need self. Okay, so now we're just going to go self.image. This still seems pretty far over. This is okay. So self.image is none because we'll load that in later. Self.rect is just going to be the Pygame dot rect, and it's just going to be self x and y and everything like that. Um, this once again, this is just so I can kind of control um, the size and like kind of without formatting it. But if I do format it, I can also use these controls, and it's just so much easier when I create the class just to use these numbers to put it for the moment. And I see a lot of different ways, like using dictionaries and vectors, and I'm really kind of looking into these event handlers. So my key presses, I'm sure, are going to be a little bit smoother, but that is still a work in progress. So we're just kind of going to continue on with adding monsters in. And I think that's all I needed. Oh yeah, for the I might need to make a second monster parent class. Because a lot of this first stuff, the name, yeah, but the class and the race, and maybe no, the class and the race aren't really required for our monsters, but the level and everything are going to be, because I'm really trying to incorporate these stats into my attack and my defense and everything in my own little way, and maybe the armor and whatnot. But that is for future. That's just like I said, things I'm learning and trying to look into as I grow. So back to the fly class. So we're gonna need a self.t equals t, and then I hate when it does that. And self.d is equal to d. Uh, I just added those in. No, I just made them 0. I was wondering. I was thinking about doing that anyways. So those are both 0. Maybe I could even make the identifier later as a string. Maybe that would be better for other menu options and whatnot. Okay, so anyways, we got self image rect, all our stats, T and D, that should be fine. So just to set up, we need to go away to load the image, and this is going to take just self and screen because we need to blit it, right? No, just self because we're just putting a value to that. Okay, so right now we're just going to pass because we don't have that image yet. We're going to need a way to draw it on our screen. Okay, so we're going to pass on that. These are just things I need to do. So load image, we need a way to draw it. He needs a way to attack, and so that is going to take self, and then player 1. Actually, we're just going to put Josh and Jesse. Okay, and then he is going to need an actual turn. And then self. Once again, Josh and Jesse. and then pass. I think that is it. Oh yeah, and a way to unload our image. So when he dies, he no longer takes up memory. So unload image. That's just gonna take self, and then pass. I think these are all the functions that we have in our other one. Oh yeah, we need a collision. So and a way to put him on the screen. Yep. Okay, and then we need collision. So once again, I don't think we're going to complete all these on this video. I just more wanted to show off the shop and get a way to earn more money. And yeah, so we need a way for him to have collision. And this is going to take self and just self and then Josh, because he is going to be the one that runs into that. So that is how I'm going to set that class up, just like every other one. Um, yeah, I'm actually going to probably make a parent class uh to handle a lot of this actually, because a lot of this is going to be similar. So um I will probably do that in my next video. This is probably where I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.